It's been my greatest pleasure to work with your children on their persuasive unit. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about how the unit ran. It started with just reading a whole lot of persuasive text, just reading different articles, many of them from students that I had taught 14 years ago. And it really helped to get their juices flowing and help them to see that there's a world of possibility of things that we can persuade people around. Following that, they wrote a list of potential topics that were near and dear to their heart. When you write a persuasive article, you have to have some passion around it. So you need to find something that means something to you. Then they selected their best one. Following that, they planned, because we all know if you don't plan, your piece isn't going to work out very well. So they planned for 3 major arguments. And within each of those arguments, they had to consider how to flesh that out, how to give more information. Just simply saying that homework is boring is not going to be good enough. You have to really be able to explain that. So that moved us into the drafting stage. They learned how to create a catchy introduction. You'll hear it in many of their speeches. They're engaging you in some way, maybe with sound effects, maybe with a little story, maybe with a question. They know that they need to draw the reader in to encourage you to continue to read it. Following that, they went very slowly, and every day they wrote a new argument. They had a topic sentence which stated the argument, and then they put the details behind it to try to get you to really understand what they're saying. And then the final piece was the conclusion. And in the conclusion, you state for the audience all of the arguments again, and then you take one last plea, one big stab at really persuading the person. And you'll hear many of them will be shouting at you because they really want to get their point across. Following that, they edited and they revised to make sure that they were persuasive and they made sense, and then they videotaped. So enjoy 15 pretty awesome persuasive articles.
Extra play, yay! Ah, yay, the kids scream outside happily. I believe that schools should have extra play so they can get their mind off of something. Just think, what if you hurt yourself, but you need to get your mind off of it? Also, extra play helps you to de-stress from working and writing. That must hurt your hands when you write too much. This is why I think kids should have extra play, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I think you should have extra play because your mind can be refreshed. Like if you were in an argument with your best friend, you can go play by yourself and refresh your mind so you don't remember the argument that you had with your friend anymore. Have you been in an argument with your friend before? Have you been in an argument with someone that's not your friend? And I have. I know extra play helps to solve a problem. Second of all, when you have extra play, you can hang out with your friends more. And if you're playing football, you have more time to play. And if you play tag or hide and seek, if you want to continue playing, you can. That's why I think we should have extra play. This will help you to grow your friendship because you spend more time together. Lastly, when you have extra play, it can grow your bond of nature, and you can learn about nature. I will tell you why. When you play, it's grass out there, right? You're on nature. Do you like nature? I do. Nature can grow your bond to play outside more. That's the last thing I had to say. That's why I think we should have extra play. In conclusion, I really believe that every school should have extra play. The reasons are, 1, they can forget their problems. Also, you can play more and more. Extra play will make your friendship grow their bond together, even grow their bond of nature. 2, that's why I think schools should have extra play. Now, bye-bye. we should be able to wear Crocs to school. I fell on my laces. These laces are dangerous. That's why we should be able to wear Crocs to school, because they don't have any laces and they are perfect replacement for sneakers. They are comfortable for our feet. Sneakers can give you blisters on your feet. I will tell you that why we should be able to wear Crocs to school. Firstly, Crocs should be allowed because they are cheaper than sneakers or school shoes. Sneakers are expensive to buy. If you travel to the USA, you can buy Crocs at the Crocs store and might be on sale. Boyles also sells them in Bermuda. Secondly, Crocs are the perfect replacement for sneakers. When you put them in sports mode, they are safe. When they are safe, you can go outside. You won't get hurt. My third and final reason is that Crocs are comfortable for our feet, for kids' feet. Kids will not get blisters. School shoes give kids sore feet for the whole day. That's why we should be able to wear Crocs to school. I love Crocs. They are comfortable when kids are comfortable. They learn better. Let us wear Crocs to school. In conclusion, I believe that we should be able to wear Crocs to school. They cover our toes and they have sports mode or inside mode. You can wear either one. Crocs are cheaper than sneakers are. Pretty please. This is my last try. Let us wear Crocs to school. Fun for kids. Oh no, I don't know if I should go on the bus. That's why kids need friends. What if I was supposed to go with my Nana to walk to my Nana's house? How are you supposed to know? My first reason kids should have friends is because if you are lost, you can call your parent so that they can save you. Do not forget data. Imagine how scared you will be if you was lost. Friends can save your life. Secondly, if I broke my ankle, I can call my mommy so that she can take me to the hospital. The hospital will help with your ankle. And if your mom or dad is not there, you can call them. Cell phones are important to all of us, My final showdown. You might be sad because this is my last page. Friends can make you smart a lot because you can ask about your questions and it will answer your question. You can also look up for information about cats and dogs and your question will be answered. You can write your test or math problems and friends will
help you.
Help you. Your friends will make your brains bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. In conclusion, I believe kids should have friends. The reason why is our kids should have friends so that they can communicate with their parents or family. If there is an emergency, friends can make you smarter. Friends. Save the animals. Have you ever felt bad for the bears at the circus? What about the poor lion? Don't you feel bad for the lion at the circus? What if the lion fell on the fire ring and the poor lion died? And guess who they will blame? They will blame you because you want the animals to jump through so many things that can hurt themselves. And for the last time, do not put animals in the circus. My first reason is that, first of all, I believe animals should not be in a circus because when the animals jump through the fire rings, they can fall and burn their paws. Sometimes the animals don't even get fed enough. Sometimes they don't even get enough sleep. The trainers don't even care about the animals. They only care about their paycheck. Secondly, it is not natural to have wild animals caged up in a circus. Wild animals need to be out so they can explore. They need some space so they can run around and have a lot of fun. They need a whole lot of air so they can roll around and so they can have a whole lot of fun. And they need some space so they can hunt and so they can pounce on their prey. My third and final reason is that, do you know how the trainers have those hard whips and that the trainers hit those poor animals, and those poor animals are suffering from getting hit from those very hard, painful whips. The animals are crying every time those horrible trainers are hitting the animals with those hard whips and striking them with those whips. And this is in conclusion. I believe that animals should not be put in circuses because the animals can get harmed. They are in a harmful environment. They can go crazy, and if you don't watch them enough, they can bite you. So stand up for wild animals. Stand up for freedom.
Kids should have jobs. A kid has this and hit big. I believe kids should have jobs. If you're a kid and you're bored every day, you should get a job. Firstly, I believe kids should have jobs because it gives them business skills. Like when they get older, they already know what to do, like count money and work the register. Secondly, I believe it helps kids count money and understand money. If you don't have a lot of money and you're a kid, get a job and you can become rich. You will be an expert on money at the age of 8. Thirdly, I believe kids should have jobs because it keeps you busy like a bee and not bored like a couch potato. If there's different types of jobs for kids like grocery packer, dog walker, babysitter, choose the best one for you. In conclusion, I really, really believe that kids should have jobs. It gives them business skills. It helps you count money and understand money. It keeps you busy and not bored. I am really sad because it is time to go. Bye bye guys. Buddy, get a job now.
Swimming lessons for sure. Ah, I'm drowning, help! Another man down because he didn't know how to swim.
That's why I believe St. George's Prep should have swimming lessons. Just think about it. If you're going swimming with your friends and you don't know how to swim, just come to St. George's Prep. Firstly, if people don't know how to swim, they can just come to St. George's Prep for swimming lessons. And people in Bermuda should know how to swim because Bermuda is surrounded by water. So if somebody falls into the water, they can just swim to shore. Secondly, if you're going on a boat with your friends and your friends are jumping off and you're not because you don't know how to swim, you can come to St. George's Prep. The final showdown. Swimming can help you with your career, like breathing. In most sports, you have to do a lot of breathing. Like football, if you're running down the pitch back and forth, you would have to do a lot of breathing. And swimming lessons can help you hold your breath, and it will not make you lazy. Swimming lessons improve how healthy your lungs are. In conclusion, I really think that St. George's Prep should have swimming lessons. It's just right. It's fun. It can save you from drowning. So please, 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 just agree with me. We're basically needed to live. On the last day of school, you wouldn't want to sit there and watch other people play, would you? So I will ask one more time. Will you agree with me? I am afraid that it is time for me to go. So I am going to say my last sentence. Learn how to swim and love Luke.
Littering is bad. Wee 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 goes the ambulance. Aw man, there goes another one. A boy just got glass in his foot. Just stop littering. That's why I believe littering should stop today. First of all, like that boy, you can really hurt yourself. And it can not only hurt you, it can also hurt animals. And we need animals. What if all animals were dead? Then what? Huh? And that's my first reason why we should not litter. Secondly, it ruins our waters and less trash will be more safe. And what's the whole point of having a trash can if we don't use it? Let me answer that for you. When we don't use the trash can, Bermuda won't be clean and it will be dirty. And that's my second reason. This is my big reason. What about the tourists? We want to be beautiful for the tourists, and we need the tourists for money. Do you know that company called KBB that stands for Keep Bermuda Beautiful? That is what I'm trying to tell you. Just stop littering. If you don't, Bermuda will be an ugly piece of trash. Then the tourists won't come anymore. Do you want that? Huh? Now, I'm not gonna tell you again. Just stop littering. In conclusion, I really believe that littering should stop today. The reason I think that littering should stop today is because you can hurt yourself, ruin our waters, and make Bermuda ugly. Also, no tourists. Now please, just stop littering. I hope you agree with me. Now you should know not to litter. Thank you.
St. George's Prep needs a basketball team. Are you tired of playing football or cricket? Or maybe you don't like football or cricket. So that's why I believe St. George's Prep should have a basketball team. Think about it. It will get you to use your hands more. Plus, it gets you to be more athletic. I believe St. George's Prep should have a basketball team. I hope you believe me. Firstly, I believe St. George's Prep should have a basketball team.
because it will get your hands stronger, which could help you do other sports that include hands, and will get you more athletic. When you use your hands in basketball, it will get you better at football. Can you believe that? Secondly, maybe you don't like football or any sports and you want to try basketball. Maybe you're tired of any of those sports and think you will be better in basketball. Sometimes I get tired of football, then I see some people playing basketball and I join them. I hope you're still on my side. Read the third reason so you can believe me more. I hope you're still on my side. This reason might just be your favorite one. Another reason is that maybe football season's over and you still want to play a sport. Well, if you still want to play a sport, play basketball. St. George's Prep should really have a basketball team. But if you don't agree with me, how can you not agree with me? Seriously, St. George's Prep needs a basketball team, and it's contagious because when football season's over, basketball season just started. So that's why I believe St. George's Prep should have a basketball team. In conclusion, I believe that St. George's Prep should have a basketball team. These are my reasons why I think St. George's Prep should have a basketball team. The first reason is that when you play basketball, it gets you to use your hands more. My second reason is that maybe you don't like football and you want to try basketball. The last reason is that when football season's over, you can play basketball. But then, I don't know how you don't agree with me. I spent all my time writing this article. Please believe me.
Do you think St. George's Prep School should have more art classes? Fine. Firstly, yes, because we get to learn more about art. We also get to show how creative we are. The more we do it, the better we will get. Another reason is so I can enter into art shows and be able to express my creativity, also to become a famous art teacher. The final reason is we can see the joy on people's faces, and I believe art makes people happy. In conclusion, St. George's Prep School should have more art days. I believe we should learn more about art, show creativity, and see the joy on people's faces. Say yes to more art in school.
Wearing a uniform. I don't. I believe that children should not have to wear a uniform. My first reason is that uniforms are too hot and itchy. When you are outside, you get hot and need water. You also sweat. Glove clothes are so much cooler. My second reason is that uniforms are too expensive. School shoes are $100. Do you really want to spend money on school shoes when your kid breaks them? Thirdly, children have the freedom to express, wear football clothes and jerseys or whatever they want. In conclusion, I believe that there should be no uniforms because uniforms are hot and itchy.
They are too expensive and they stop children from expressing themselves. Think about it. Children should stop wearing uniforms.
We should have wheelchair accessible. I will tell you why soon. First of all, it is fair because people in wheelchairs will go to lots of places. A second reason that wheelchair accessible is needed. It makes it easier for people in wheelchairs. Last but not least, wheelchair accessible will change the world. People in wheelchairs will have ramps. People will be kinder. Conclusion. I believe that everywhere should be wheelchair access because it is fair. It makes easier for people in wheelchairs, and it will change the world. I am not going to say it again. Please make everywhere wheelchair accessible. Bye.
Life would be better if kids had cell phones. Beep beep goes the bus as he ran to the bus stop. Only if kids had cell phones, the kids could text or call to ask where they are, or they can ask their parents to go to the store for them. Kids can also have fun on the phone, and life would be so much easier with cell phones. Firstly, kids should have cell phones because in emergencies they could call you or another adult. They can also text you to ask to do things for you, like going to the store. Kids can become way more independent with phones. For example, imagine some poor kids left at school having to walk back home. Imagine if your kid has to walk all the way from St. George's to Hamilton. How would you feel if their poor legs were hurting and they just wouldn't budge? You don't want to be considered a bad parent, right? My second reason is kids also need some entertainment. Would you like to be bored all day in the hot summer? If kids had phones, they could download some games to play. All you have to do is give them a screen time limit. If kids may really love this, I agree. So may you agree too? Thirdly, kids can gain a ton of independence with phones. They can watch videos on timetables to study for school. They can play music while cleaning. I mean, who doesn't play music when cleaning? It's just so relaxing. Kids can gain more creativity with the wallpaper and cases. In conclusion, I believe that kids having phones can help in case of emergency, for entertainment, gaining independence, and helping with chores. Parents can finally thank their kids for being so helpful and responsible and independent. Believe me, let kids have phones, I beg you. No homework. Kids, stop writing on me. There should be no homework for kids. Kids need a break from homework. Matter of fact, no homework at all in life. Stop! Homework! Please, 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 please. Stop now. I am done. I will tell you. It is stressful because you do schoolwork at school. First of all, kids should not have homework because it can be stressful. For example, you do a lot of schoolwork at school. When you get home, you should have free time. When I say no homework, I mean no homework. Second of all, maybe some kids in the world do not have homework. Some kids do have homework. The kids that have no homework have free time. But the kids that have homework have no free time. Kids need more free time because you can play with friends. Ah! A kid's homework is too hard. He ripped it up. Do not worry. No homework man is on the way and to the rescue. Hey, you. Give me your homework to save the world. Yay! No more homework for the world. My third reason is that if we don't have homework at night, we will be ready to learn the next time. We won't be exhausted. In conclusion, kids, stop working on me. I think homework is stressful because you do work at school. Homework can take your free time away, so kids in the world should have no homework at all. Please, no homework. Love, Kayan.
No wild animals in the circus. My first reason is that animals can get hurt in the circus. The circus master whips the animals with ropes. Sometimes the animals get fed rotten food that makes them sick and harms their blood. Secondly, they are in a stressful environment. When they get released from the cage, they don't know how to hunt, even the lions. This is very bad. Sometimes they don't get a lot of sleep, and trainers don't even care about the animals. They only care about the money. My third reason is that circus cages are just too small. Wild animals need to explore. They need space in their life. Sometimes the cage is too small. they get uncomfortable and even fight in an enclosure. It is hard to move around. Sometimes they sleep on their four paws. In conclusion, I say no wild animals in the circus. It is harmful and cruel to the poor animals. Show some love for the animals.
Have you ever had nice staff at school? Have you always wanted to go to school? Well, St. George's Prep is one of them. It should never shut down. It is the best school. It has a cricket team and a football team. My first reason is that St. George's Prep has a great staff. The staff looks out for the kids. For example, Mrs. G. Smith helps you when you are sad. I like teachers so much. Secondly, St. George's Prep has lots of history. It has been around for 200 years. It has won so many prizes and has a football team that is excellent. It has teams like Somerset Gates, Read 2, Reason 3. Final reason is St. George's Prep has good lessons. Example 1. It has IT lessons. Example 2. Boring work turns into fun games. St. George's Prep should not shut down. In conclusion, do not close St. George's Prep. St. George's Prep has great staff, great history, and great lessons. Teachers need jobs, and kids need to be looked after. Keep it open for the last time. Keep it open. How it now get it?